Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Barcelona have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape and training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet and close control to turn opposition defences. His skill set means he can play pretty much anywhere in attack, but I also like the fact, Peter, that he doesn't neglect his defensive duties, getting into opponents' faces and shutting them down. That's a big part of what he does.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, nice touch. Jordan. Cattell. Lewandowski. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Kunde looking to hit the byline here. And here's Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found it there.
When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Januzaj. As Piliqueta swings it across. Sanchez finds himself offside. Chesney, long ball by the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Kunde. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Rashford. Foot in. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Vargas. Spread out to the left. good play. That's a dangerous ball. Shot, surely! Araujo. Pedri. Araujo. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal played out to the left flank. Balde. Oh, it's played into the... Lewandowski has a goal! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. Showdown. Kunde. Pedri. And it's Rashford. Balde. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Januzaj shifted upfield. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rashford. Christensen. Alexis Sanchez. Januzaj. Azpilicueta. Showing good feet. Patel. Januzaj. That is a brilliant interception. That's a throw. And it's Azpilicueta. He's cut it out. Januzaj. Now who's going to be first to this? Balde. Araujo. Rashford. And it's Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, such a clever big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played it short. Balde. Very nicely done. Kunde. And here's Lewandowski has a goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6'20s to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets it away. Now the delivery. And here's and the shot. He's missed, but not by that far. Kunde is there, and he can get that clear. That's a throw. Januzaj, that's Piliqueta. Showdown. He's had a shot! What a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being forced to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rashford. Okay. There's fan support out wide. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Forwards. Januzaj. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Takes a shot! Kubasi gently down. Oh, sweet feet. That's Piliqueta. Goodell. That's Piliqueta. Quarter of an hour played. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Turns and goes back. Chance for a shot! It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And it's Januzaj. Vargas. Decent progress down the left. That is lovely. And here's it's Alexis Sanchez! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Raspilicueta. Showdown. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. He's in here. There's the shot. That's caused a worry or two. Jordan is short. Oh, that's neat. And it's Azpilicueta. Patel. That's a nicely weighted pass. Kunde getting this one clear. Januzaj. Patel. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Azpilicueta, and that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Azpilicueta. Jordan. Patel. Goes for a shot! Moved on forwards. Araujo. Vargas. And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Jordan! Christensen. Balde. Christensen. Goodell producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vargas. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Rashford heading out towards the right wing. Kunde, now he's got space here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jordan, Vargas. And here's Alexis Sanchez. And he's heaved it away. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Back into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. And it's De Jong. Lovely feet. Balde hangs one in. found some space. Crossed in again. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Marcao played over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Rashford. Showdown. Vargas. Great position here. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Alexis Sanchez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. Oh, good spread. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Sanchez. Vargas. Koundé. Yamal. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Almost half an hour in now. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that with a black boot. Good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Now he's wondering who wants it. Januzaj has created one goal already. Jordan has found the net here, of course. Strong running down that left flank. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Pedri. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sanchez. And they caught Reed. That's been won straight back. Vargas. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! Mighty close.
overcooked that one, aiming for perfection. He got it slightly wrong.
Chooses to go cross-field. Patel. Vargas. De Jong wins the duel this time. Christensen. Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Balde. Christensen. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. It's Rashford!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Looks to the other side. Aspilicueta tries making a foray down the right. No, that's too low. Araujo forwards and with intent. Christensen. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Araujo. Koundé, Yamal, and it's Balde. Vargas. Showdown. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Balde. Pedri. Lewandowski. Fabio Cardozo clears it away. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good run down the left. De Jong. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Pedri have it back and can go again. Yamal. Rashford, real chance! It's really well manoeuvred. Aspilicueta. And it's Yanazar. There's the shot! Christensen shifted upfield. De Jong. Araujo aimed forwards. De Jong. And it goes cross-field. Koundé. Yamal. Looking to the left. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Cattell. Vargas. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Showdown. Christensen. Balde. Christensen. Balde. Pedri gently down. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knockout. Showdown. Vargas. Showdown. Vargas. Showdown goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The second half then, just getting going. Great run on the overlap here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Yamal gets in to thwart him. De Jong. Christensen. Balde. Moved on forwards. Yamal. And it's Koundé. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cleared away. And can he finish it? Alexis Sanchez. Showdown. Vargas. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Vargas clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Pedri. And it's played forward. Rashford. And it's Balde. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Macau can get it clear. Rashford. Patel. Vargas. That's very neat. Now it's Sanchez. Rashford. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Showdown. Vargas. Could try cutting inside here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Kunde, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Kunde's cross.
That might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vargas. That's good play. Showdown succumbs to the pressure. Rashford. Christensen. Balde. Barcelona. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Knockout. Patel. Raspilicueta. Showdown. Patel. And it's Azpilicueta. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pedri. Araujo forwards and with intent. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a throw. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Clearly not happy with that. Played back in. Lofted upfield. Played in. There's the header! De Jong. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. Balde. Showdown. Good work on the right flank here. That's a physical challenge. Patel. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rashford. Kunde. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Showing good feet. That's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Vargas. And it's played in here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Fabio Cardozo. Almost an hour gone. Azpilicueta. Yanazar. And it's Azpilicueta. The approach does pay off here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Balde. Kubasi. Araujo. Kunde.
Oh, sweet feet.
De Jong. It's an imaginative pass. Up for a throw. It's crossed into the middle. Marcao with the clearance. De Jong knocks it out wide. Nice touch. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Yamal spread out to the left. Balde tries a cross.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cattell. Fabio Cardozo shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Get a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rashford aim forwards. And it's Balde. Lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedri. Rashford. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Goodell gets it clear. That's the throw. Vargas. Out to the left it goes. Showdown. That's Piliqueta. And here's Januzaj. Great challenge, time to perfection. Danger averted for now. Goodell. Vargas. He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank. Christensen attempts a clearance. Chance! Cleared without complication. Januzaj. Showdown. Cattell. Showdown. And here's Januzaj. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. And it's Kunde. Pedri. Yamal played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Pedri. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rashford. Chooses to go back. Cross goes in there. Fabio Cardozo can get it clear. Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's Pinaqueta. Showdown. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong, gently done. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear. Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri chips it through. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Lewandowski. Balde. Oh, that's nice. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Showdown. Played it back swiftly. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Showdown knocks it out wide. Nice control. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Vargas. Good chance here. And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. De Jong forwards and with intent.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Crossfield changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri. Balde. Januzaj wins the duel this time. Showdown. Januzaj making good progress on the right-hand side. Januzaj in full tilt down the right-hand side. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski is fouled.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rashford! And here's Yamal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, good spread. So who's he picking out? And here's your decent chance!
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's played forward. And it's Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! And the ball's come loose here. Kubasi clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rashford. De Jong. Played out wide. Yamal. He's having a shot!
Close to the scoring level. Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected that.
Showdown. Cattell. Fabio Cardozo. Cattell. Vargas. Christensen attempts a clearance. Jordan. Cadell. Into the last 5 minutes. Jordan. Proves too strong.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Pedri looks to the other side. Balde. And here's Rashford. Made into space out wide. Rashford. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And a play for a throw. Delivers with wit. Oh, that's not going to find its target.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Yamal with a definite foul there. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Araujo. Kubasi. Balde. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, what a climb! Quite good enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's for the pressure. Januzaj. Januzaj. In it comes. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Christensen moved on forwards. Barcelona just wondering if there's enough time to salvage this. It's hard to think so. It's finding acres of space. So much time and space here. Januzaj, now he's off and running. Fabio Cardozo. Jordan. Cadell. Vargas. Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. Oh, such a clever touch. Back into the middle. De Jong gets a foot in here. Alve. And time is up. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Can you reflect